Come on and hang, y'all. Come on and hang. Come on and hang. Come on and hang. What up, folks? What up, folks? Come on through. Y'all hanging with me. We hanging together. Spending time together. Come on. Shoot. Y'all been following me all day. Look, follow me on there till tonight. We're going to do it together. Come on through, beautiful people. What up, gorgeous people? What's good? I'm getting the thumbs up on the Insta. On the Insta. People coming in on the Facebook Live, boy. What up, beautiful people? What's going on? Hey, baby. What's good? Come on, hang. We talk about how you take your life from one phase to the other. We talk about how to go from good to great. We talking about how to make the transition from being good, from being okay to great. Just flat out great. That's what we're talking about this evening. Taking our lives to a brand new, different level. Not just being satisfied. Charlotte, North Carolina in the house. What's going on? What's up? What's good? Shoot, I got Leah up in here. Stacy, Lataj. Hey, Tosh. Dana. Hey, babe. Greenville, South Carolina. Come on, upstate. Come on, 864. That's where I'm from. What's up, y'all? We're talking about good to great. Let's talk. I mean, because at the end of the day, you got to be tired of being on the same level, right? Okay? That's boring. Because I know with me, I'm at my best when I feel like I'm improving. Okay? When I feel like I'm getting better. Now, if you want to see me in a bad mood, see me when I feel like I'm not getting better. Like I'm in the same spot. Feel me on that. Now, when I feel like I'm in the same spot and I'm running fast just to stand still, I'm not a very pleasant person to be around. Because I'm all about progress. Because even if it's a little bit of progress, progress is still progress, right? Okay, so look. See, a lot of people won't tell you this, but I'm going to tell you this. The first person you got to sell every day is you selling you on you. Okay? You got to sell you on you. You got to convince you're great. That everything that you've dreamed about, if you keep working at it, will be in front of you. You got to honestly believe that. And you got to sell yourself on that every day. That's why it's so important that you got to keep dreaming. Because what happens with a lot of people is, after they hit a certain age, they stop dreaming. I know folks right now who are going back to school right now, because they have a dream. Taj, shout out to my brick Taj, who's back in school, improving her life. Because she wants better. Shout out to my Tuscaloosa, Alabama brick Taj, who's basically saying, you know what? This life was good, but I can do better. I can be better. So congratulations, Taj. Because, we talk all the time on this page, these pages about just getting better. And even if nobody claps for you, because they won't. Because you'll always remind them of what they could have had they just stuck it out. So, don't look for that. You gotta clap for yourself. You gotta have your own little pom-poms. You gotta have your own little pep band. You gotta be that person who always pats you on the back. Because if you wait for somebody else to do it, don't worry about it. So shout out to my girl. Look, and then she just put made an A on my first assignment. See, that's what I'm talking about. But the point of the story is stop being satisfied and stop thinking that you can't do more. Now, I'm going to share with you some stuff that always keeps me moving. That always keeps me focused. Because, I mean, it's very easy to drift. But see, sometimes you got to learn how to reel yourself in. You got to reel yourself in. You got to have your own little fishing rod. You got to reel yourself back in versus just drifting. Because what happens when you drift? Eventually you go from drifting to sinking. You go from drifting to sinking. That's why it's very, very important that you learn how to reel yourself back in. Couple of things that always that always brings me back. I always touch my head. I touch my head like this. Because as a man thinketh, so shall it be. So it's all about your thoughts. That's why it's so important that, A, you monitor your thoughts. You got to shut that voice down. You know, whenever it starts talking a little crazy, you start hearing all kind of stuff. You constantly hear reminders of the times you failed. Okay? So that's why you always got to flood yourself, you know, with the good stuff. I like to listen to a lot of, you know, audio stuff, and I listen to sermons. I listen to all kind of good stuff. You know, we wake up here, you know, me and my wife, we listen to positive stuff early. We don't even, you know, deal with the news like that except for the weather because it's filled with bad news. And studies have shown that how you spend the first 30 minutes of your day pretty much sets the tone for the rest of your day. So if I saw that 14 people got killed and 14 people got stabbed, you know, it's setting the tone for the rest of my day because I'm gloom and doom. Okay? So you gotta, you know, protect this. And you gotta protect your portals, what you watch and what you hear. Because again, early, it sets the tone for the rest of your day. You know, and then my other thing is, speak forth those things that be not as if they were. That's my verse. Speak forth those things that be not as if they were. In other words, I have to act like I already have it. Feel me on that? I gotta almost pretend like I've already made it. Like I'm already driving what I want to drive, living where I want to live, you know, with the type of life and the financial stuff, like I already have it. Speak forth those things that be not as if they were. People ask me all the time, how do you do that? I can't do that. Yeah, you can. Let me help you. How many of y'all been in bad relationships before? Raise your hand. Let me see you. If you've been in bad relationships, say me, coach. If you've ever been in a bad relationship, a jacked up relationship, where it was just dumb and funky, and years later you look back and you like, dang, how I end up with this person? If you've ever been in a bad relationship, you know, say I've been in one. If you've ever been in one, say me, coach. If you've ever been in one. Okay, the point that I'm making with that, at some point, you fooled yourself into thinking that it would work. You fooled yourself into thinking that he was the one. You fooled yourself. You duped yourself. You conned yourself into believing that this was it. You probably got engaged to this person, maybe even married and divorced this person, but at some point, you knew that this thing was jacked up, messed up, nothing but a wreck. It was dead and you tried to resurrect it. You came up with every excuse. Now, if you can do that for something that didn't work, why not do that for your dreams? Con yourself into believing that you can do it. Again, you've conned yourself before. You fooled yourself before, right? Okay, so instead of conning yourself on the negative side of your life, why not just con yourself into believing something that actually could happen if you hang in there long enough? That new body, you can have it. See it first. See it first. Have a vision for your life. Have a vision for your body. Have a vision for your life and act like you already have it. If you're a size 18, size 20, buy that 12. See that 12 until you eventually put that size 12 on. But if you don't, then there will never be any commitment to it. It would just be, you know, you just hoping And every time you hope, hope dissolves. It never happens because there was no commitment. There was no vision. You never bought a 12 because you never thought that you could get into it. But when you buy it, good stuff starts happening to you when you buy it. Okay? So already act like you have it. Act like you already got, like you've already made it. In your spirit, already act like you have it. Now, the other part, life and death is in the tongue. Start saying some good stuff about you. Start talking positive about you. Stop saying you suck. Stop saying all kind of negative stuff. I knew this wasn't going to work. Stop talking bad about yourself. Stop having negative thoughts about yourself. Change your opinion about you. You've never heard it put that way, have you? Change your opinion of you. Because you see you as average. Now, if you see you as average and you project average and there's nothing special about you because you walking around average, saying the same things everybody else say, doing the same thing everybody else do day in, day out, and you act like there's nothing special about you. You project that, and then that's how people treat you. Average, because you don't talk well about yourself. Now, you'll talk great about your pastor. You know, you'll talk great about, your former president. But you don't have a high opinion of yourself. You don't put yourself in high esteem. Change how you speak. Change how you view you. Feel me? You got to change your own perspective on yourself. You have to work on you. You have to work on your image. And then once you develop the image that you want to portray, you got to buy in. You got to be all in with that person you've conjured up. That's the beautiful thing about life. You can conjure up and make up until you eventually become. Okay? Now, the other thing that keeps me focused and hungry all the time, I'll smack my hand. I'll smack my hand. You like, dang, coach, why are you smacking your hand? Okay? I smack my hand because of the verse that basically says the hand of the diligent shall bear rule. The hand of the diligent. So if I'm every day, if I'm committed, good stuff will naturally happen for me because I'm diligent. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule over all things. So all I have to do is just be consistent every day, regardless if I feel like it. Because again, you got to get out your feelings. That's the other piece of it too. Because life isn't about how you feel. It's about doing what's required. It's about doing what needs to be done. Yes, you do not feel like running. Yes, you do not feel like getting up earlier to work out. But again, that's the requirement if you're trying to look good for the summer. If you're trying to break necks, drop jaws. Because I say all the time, I create bodies that hurt feelings. I create bodies that will conjure up emotions. If you are another woman in the room and my brick walks in, you're going to feel some stuff. You're going to be mad. And you don't even know why you mad at her. But we know because she done evoked the feeling. She done evoked the feeling. See what I'm saying? So she done made you feel a certain way. So, look, you got to work. You got to constantly work. But it starts with this. How do you think? How do you feel about you? How do you feel about you? How do you speak about you? What do you say about you? If you were to talk about you, what would you say? As if you were talking about somebody else. How would you describe you? What would you say about you? And how you describe yourself, would it be average? Or would you talk about yourself in an excited tone? In a tonality that, exudes excitement? Or would it just be average, just nothing really special? Change your opinion of you. Because again, you're awesome. But it makes no sense if you're awesome and everybody around you knows it, but nobody can convince you of your awesomeness. It's like the pretty girl who never realizes she's pretty because somebody always telling her how ugly and fat she is. You see what I'm saying? And everybody has been that person at some point to where you didn't know your value because people kept beating you over the head. Everybody thinks you're gorgeous, but you keep hearing it in your ear that you're fat, nobody wants you, and things of that nature. And you start to believe it because you hear it so much. Change your opinion of yourself. You have enough people hating on you without you hating on you. Again, you got to be your biggest advocate. Okay? Start talking awesome about yourself. Even if you have to talk to yourself. Even if you have to do daily affirmations. I am a millionaire. I live here. I drive this. I weigh this. I have the person of my dreams. Speak forth those things that be not as if they were. Watch how your life changes. So if you want to go from good to great, start doing those things. As a man thinketh, life and death is in. Speak forth those things that be not as if they. The hand of the diligent. Touch here, smack here. Because again, that's what life is about. Just getting better. So let's get better together. How about that? If you agree to get better and to change your attitude and your feeling towards yourself, say, I got you, coach. Because some of y'all are way too hard on yourselves. You're awesome, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're great. Okay? Start reminding yourself. Stop beating yourself up. Look, we all make mistakes. We all fall short. But if you're going to fall short, at least fall forward, then get back up and let's go. Stop being so hard on yourself. You're okay. You're awesome. But before anybody else, before the next person who comes up to you tells you you're awesome, you're beautiful, and you're gorgeous, you should have already sold yourself on it even before somebody else said it. How about that? I need for you to understand your value. I need for you to get you. Again, you are a Bentley Continental. You're not a Honda. You're not a 1985 Honda Accord. Stop acting like the 85 Honda Accord when you are the drop top Bentley. Feel me? Okay? You're of a high standard. You're of a high caliber. But again, I need for you to start speaking better about you, to start thinking better about you, and acting better towards you. How about that? Everything starts with you. Everything begins with you. Everything ends with you. Okay? So let's work. Let's work. Let's work. So that's it. Look, this is how you get from good to great. Because again, you're not meant to be average. You're just not meant to be average. So, love y'all. Let's rock and roll. Have a great evening. Again, I'm keeping that sale on. If you want the BOGO sale, just inbox me or DM me with hashtag BOGO. I'll keep that sale going on for another hour because I've been talking to you long enough. Look, for a long time to where probably that hour has already been up. So, look, I'll extend it another hour. So, hashtag me with BOGO, BOGO. Or you can text my number, my personal number, because, we're family. So, I don't mind giving out my number. 864! But just don't be hitting me with no crazy stuff. 864-710-1520. Hit me with hashtag BOGO, and I'll personally send you the link because I'm coaching you. I'm your coach. And look, and I love you, and I adore you. And I believe in you. I believe in every single last one of you. I believe in your greatness. Look, sometimes you just need to hear it from somebody else outside of not hearing it where you live and where you're from, because people are afraid to acknowledge how great you are because it makes them feel inferior. Feel me on that. That's where a lot of that comes from. I don't want to tell her how pretty she looks, how beautiful, how amazing she is, because it makes me feel bad about me, and I don't feel like feeling bad about me, so I'm not going to compliment her, even though I do admire her, and I admire everything that she's been able to do, being a single mom and pulling all of this together, and I don't know how she does it, but again, I'm not going to compliment her. Me, I'm the type of person, I'm going to give you your flowers right now. I'm going to blow your head up every day because I believe in you. I'm your coach. That's what I do. So, love y'all. Have a great evening. Thank you for hanging out with me. And let's go get great together. Love you. Be good.